Well, good morning. I'm hiking out of the Pine Grove furnace area, heading northbound on the trail. Slept reasonably well, all things considering. You know, can't remember the last time I was in a bunk house, a dorm room like that with there's probably 10 other people. It's been a while, but you get used to it. It is cool and damp. It's just sort of misting right now, and there's the I think there's like a 40% chance of a shower pretty much all day long. So we'll see how it goes. Plan today is to hike a little bit over 15 miles to the Alec Kennedy shelter. And it's got some ups and downs. Nothing huge, but it will be somewhat challenging since I'm still getting my legs. And we'll see what we see along the way. I don't know. Like I said, I think I mentioned yesterday, there's I think it's called the Green Mountain General Store and Deli, and that's supposed to be pretty good. And it's only like 0.2 of a mile off the trail, so it's a popular stop for hikers. So, see how I'm feeling when I get there, and maybe grab something to eat, and then get moving. All right, well, if I see anything along the way, as always, I will grab a picture or some video. And here's what the trail looks like right now. So, here's the trail right now. It is just a bunch of rocks. Evidently, this is not anywhere near as bad as it's going to be later on. You can still see a little bit of ground, but it's challenging. You're trying to pay attention and make sure you put your foot down in a reasonable place. It's easy to turn your ankle here. So, at the top of a climb here, and it says that there's an interesting feature. Let's see. Looks like we've got these two larger rock formations on either side, and the trail goes through them. to it. I get to squeeze through this narrow gap. Which should be fun. Keeps going. All right, I'm gonna have to stop here while I get down. Another fairly tight. And we're going to Maine. That's if we were going to Georgia. Could have easily bypassed that one. Oh well, it was fun. Alright, looks like we leave this rocky area. Alright, so I made it to the Alec Kennedy shelter, and I'm all set up for the evening. When we got here, there was I've been hiking sort of with another hiker. His name's Cobra. We've been just sort of on the same pace for the past couple of days. And when we got here, there was a few people already here. A recent college graduate from Ohio State, and her grandmother, and I think a family friend, and they did a 2-week. They were on the trail for 2 weeks, and I think tonight's the recent graduate's last night, and she's flying back to, I think she said Cincinnati, where she's got a job. So very good, congratulations. Let's see, tomorrow, what are we looking at? Tomorrow is going to be a long day. So what's coming up next is this one area that we're coming up to. For the next 18 miles, there's very limited camping. So you pretty much gotta push through that 18 miles. Fortunately, it's relatively flat. Today was not flat, and it was a challenging day. When you saw me going through those, the top of that one, after that one climb where you saw me kind of going through all those rocks, it went on like that for a while, and it was tough. I slipped a couple of times. Fortunately, it didn't fall too far. It didn't really fall, but just kind of lost my footing. I'm fine, no issues. But it was challenging to get through that. Fortunately, like I said, tomorrow it's gonna be a long walk, but relatively flat. And my understanding is that it goes through a lot of farmland. So that's kind of why they don't want you camping. There's not a lot of space. And you got to carry a lot of water because you don't want to drink the water from the farm runoff. So it's going to be a long day, kind of tough, but fortunately, no elevation. So shouldn't be too bad. It was raining most of today, and it's supposed to clear out. It's supposed to be nice tomorrow with a high of like 76. So that's kind of warm. But again, I'll take it over the rain. I'd rather be, in shorts and a t-shirt. Than wearing the rain gear. All right, let's see. Thanks to another anonymous donor. Again, I know who you are, and I've already thanked you individually, but I do appreciate it, and I will be using that money that you got that you sent me when I get to another town that has some beer. Yeah, that's going. I could use a beer. It's been a few days. Alrighty, so as always, if you stuck through to the end, I appreciate it, and I will see you again tomorrow on the trail.